Are we live? Yep, there we are on Twitch. And are we on YouTube? We are live on YouTube. Awesome. Everything's working. Hello. We're here. Once again. I'm just sending out links. Links to drive via links. And we're here. We're doing it. Once again. Alright, we're picking up back where we were from yesterday, so we are once again starting off on... So yesterday we managed to get Great Stars up to plus 20, which is insane. And we also managed to beat the Ancestral Spirits, which are really cool. So today I think we are going to probably... we don't need that. Actually, this wouldn't be terrible just for running through. But today we're going to go through the Riverine, so... What? Sure. That was my roommate asking me something about Magic the Gathering. Yeah, we don't really want to... I'm not super familiar with this part of the game, to be honest. I usually don't come down here. More magic grease. Oh, hey, what's up? Be wary of behind. Tranquility, yeah. So, I guess we'll see, like, how do we do against these guys? Oh wow, yeah, no, we annihilate them. Plus 20 Great Stars just destroys them. If I'm not mistaken though, these guys also deal rot buildup, so we should be careful all the same. Yeah, so that was easy. No, I definitely feel like the, yeah, that's what I was worried about. Thank you. Just some cheeky little trades. So for Magic the Gathering, I run a Golgari Elf deck. Commander is Lathril, and it's Golgari Elf Ball. You know how it works. It's like you make a ton of elves, you go wide, and you swing for the fences. And here we go. Now, if my buddy Abby were watching right now, she'd have opinions about me killing the ants, because she's a huge, just sort of like, critter biology nerd. We love Abby. Everybody needs an Abby in their life. But at the same time, I feel somewhat vindicated by the fact that they are the size of trucks. All these coffins, all this, corpse refuse. It paints a stark picture. No, I have some planning I need to get through for that painting commission I'm going to do. I'll probably start painting it tomorrow, to be honest. I'll paint one of them up as like a test run. The commission is the Raven Guard set, actually. The limited edition Raven Guard start collecting. That came out, I want to say about a year ago now. Like, they did it with the Salamanders and the Ironheads at the same time, and I don't know if this was intentional, but it was amusing to me that they chose the 3 Shattered Legions as their options there. I thought that was neat. I also did some research into like analytics on YouTube for what trends better, because my views there have been pretty inconsistent. I'll have some days where I get like thousands of views very quickly and I'll have really good retention, and I'll have others where they don't. And I think it's largely due to like variation in titles and whatnot, because they're all basically the same video. You can only bonk something so many times before the algorithm goes, these are the same thing. But yeah, my roommate just passed off to me a Seedborn Muse. That's always fun. A Shamanic Revelation. Draw a card for each creature you control. I completely won't deck myself out with this. I gain 4 life for each creature I control with greater power 4 or greater. Easy to get in my deck. And Second Harvest. For each token you control, create a token that's a copy of that permanent. That kind of goes hard, because if you don't know, Lathril, when she hits something, she actually creates a elf for each, what is it? She creates a 1/1 elf warrior token for each elf that she... for like each point of damage that she does to a player. I mean, the benefits of doing the entire Mount Gelmir quest before we come here, the Taker's cameo kind of trivializes, like, big mob encounters like this. This wouldn't work against boss monsters per se very well, because we actually need to like kill something. But yeah, being able to just sort of walk forward and demolish things is pretty great. I wonder what's down here. The problem of a game with lots of exploration and having ADHD is that you tend to forget what you were doing very quickly. Alright, this is cool. Oh, hey. There's Astel. Or it's one of the Astels, anyways. Alright, this is manageable. I feel like we did something a little bit cheeky by going through that tunnel, because he probably would have had line of sight to us pretty directly from the entrance, like the actual proper entrance. Whereas now we can just sort of walk forward. Bug, oh bug. Elden Ring, oh Elden Ring. I guess we kind of have to come up this way anyways. We'll let him do his thing. Looks like there's a boss down there. I have no idea who that's supposed to be. We'll just top off real quick. Well, so much for that plan. Although, credit to me, the build is working. And then this guy's just hanging out here. Oh, that's very convenient.
Is someone a customer? Well,
Oh, cool. More of the perfumer's cookbook. We'll grab that. And what can we make out of that? The stimulating boluses feels appropriate. That's cool for PvP. I don't think that matters. We got that already, so we don't really care about that. Neato. We'll just run. Oh, no, this is just the... This actually is just the way we came through. So then I guess we have to run up and bonk Astel. We'll top off. Wait. We don't have that side of grace. Peculiar. I thought this was going to be a boss. That is interesting. Yeah. Oh cool, that also gave us our flask back. Yeah, Taker's cameo is really good for this. Bug. Yeah, all of this corpse refuse that these ants are feeding on. Yeah. Be wary of death hole. We're almost one-tapping them. Oh, I see what's happening here. Cheeky little bastard. This is the Lake of Rot, isn't it? Yeah, we can come here to do part of Ronnie's quest. I'm pretty sure this is just... Well, we can come down and do the next part of it, but I don't think that's going to matter. My one weakness. Low-hanging ceilings. Is this a piece of... Oh, it's Formic Rock. Gotcha. No, I was playing a bit of Helldivers earlier today, and we had such a fun, like, I almost want to say gimmick, but it's just how it works. We were using the tank, and we had, you know, it's a team of 3 plus 1 rando. So we're on comms, and we have somebody else, you know, drop in and join us, and it was so much fun just running around the city in a tank. It was just so good. Like like you have one person driving the tank, so they got to be tank commander. They have to have situational awareness and all that stuff. And they're driving. I took turrets so that I could drive the tank and kind of be our tank commander. You have one person manning the gun and the cannon on the tank itself. And then you have two divers who just take their choice of long range, heavy, whatever. Alright, so there's a boss in this room. So we're gonna buff up. So it looks like I gotta... You know what, we'll do this. Because this is gonna be... We're gonna need this anyways, and we'll just take it off once we're done. We're gonna face a dragon, if I'm not mistaken. Huh. There he is. What? Get back here. I thought I had gotten him there. He just had a minuscule amount of health left. That's so silly. That was awesome, though. No, that was fun. That was cool. Oh, that's cool. I think that's like the highest tier of upgrades or whatever. I don't trust any of you. Is there a gate somewhere around here? Yeah, throwing a lightning boss in water, that is dangerous. Behold, out of stamina. Yeah, probably. No. The dragon bosses are a cool fight, though. I do think they're really neat. No, that's not enough to level up. What else can we do? Actually, I'll take this as an opportunity to sort out my box. Give me the chest. What do we not need? We don't need any of these or that. As for shields... Oh, we don't actually have that. Wait, where's the other one? Oh, we'll keep that. Alright, did I fix it? Yeah. This probably isn't necessary. What we need to do is finish the, we need to finish Millicent's quest. Maybe we'll just throw it. Is this helpful for us right now? Probably not. Oh no, we need this. We're just gonna like run around for a bit. Yeah, still on medium load. It looks like whatever we're doing is going to be down there. Is this for Ronnie's quest? Yeah, probably. Ronnie is no longer in Raya Lucaria. Go talk to Iji for a sec. See what he's up to. Yeah, he's still here, so what's up?
Greeting, Lady Ran, along the dark path. Now, Lady, I pray that you
Can we get more? No, we're still a little bit of a ways off. I don't think we can purchase level 7 rune. I don't think we can purchase these. Give me 1 second. Alright. If we wanted to, we could take a somber weapon up to +9. That'd be fun. No, I don't want to progress into the Land of the Giants just yet. I feel like I just did Ronnie's quest and I have no idea, like, how to proceed with it. I also thought the dungeon was going to be longer. I mean, I guess... Yeah, because we got to do Ronnie's quest to kill Asto. Or do I have to go and take on Renala? Oh no, she is just gone now. If I rest here, will that do anything to the area? Yeah, because now we have Ronnie's Rise and Ronnie's Chamber. Yeah, Mogwin's dynasty is somewhere over here. Guess we could do this. I feel like Dragon Barrow West is probably the closest area. Wait, before I do, have I done Radahn's rune? I have not. So I will do that after I do this Everjail. Yeah, I head east a little bit first and then bank south. We don't need to fight any of them. Is that going to carry over into the Everjail? I hope not. Alright, so we'll throw on this so that we can throw our buffs on. Because I sincerely have no idea what this is. Oh, I didn't want to do that. And what do we want to throw on instead? We'll do this, because it might be the right call. Oh, yeah, this will be... My bonk is just better than yours. I regret to inform you, I'm just better at that. Cool, got that squared away. What else can we do? I think we can do something where... You know, let's go talk to Vari and see if we can do a bit of his quest. Because I would like to get into Mogwin Dynasty. And then after that, I can also go and do that. Because I think Radahn's Rune would be better on us than anything else. Mind you, we're not fully benefiting from Godric's Rune either. Yeah, Vari should be here. We can talk to him. Nope, back at the church. Around to the front. Where is that beetle? Oh, we don't really care about that. Here's our boy.
Ah, you claimed a great... What? Aha, my doubt. The words of the truly. No, I believe that when the even worse. That's the part that... Oh, I have a means for... Give it a try. And if it please, I've high hope. Be sure there's no tarnished with your lot. Be sure to... I'm quite...
Alrighty. And if we walk in here, we will get, I guess, an invasion, kind of. Like, we're super over leveled for this. Oh, wow. I did not expect to parry. Not very much damage, though. Just poise through it. We'll top off, we'll kill this beetle, and I'll probably tab away just to see what his questline is, because I don't remember how to do it. Well, we've gotten that started. We'll go do Radahn's quest, or Radahn's, wait, is it? No, that's the jar. We want to do... Okay, so here's what we'll do. We have number 2, or number 1. 2 is still active for some reason. We have the shack over here. I think there's a merchant over here. No, I'm not keen on leveling up too much anymore, just because I don't know that there's a huge benefit for it right now. But the kind of stuff that we're going to be doing in the near future, we're not massively over-leveled, but we're also not, like, under-leveled either, so... Say hi to Coffee Bot. What do you sell us?
Well, it's been how can I?
Grab one of those. Do I care about that? Not really. You do sell this, though.
Have a safe journey.
This might not work because we've already killed Elmer, but we can pass time to evening and see if it does. Like, he might do one of the, like, fake NPC invasions. Nice. Yeah, this is the warrior jar area. How do we get there? Taking pot shots at me? Damn. That's actually scarily close. Like, what do you mean? A bit of George Martin trivia. Because he, he helped write this game. In the books for Game of Thrones, in A Song of Ice and Fire, the wall in the north is supposed to be like 700 feet high. And upon seeing what... And in the show, it's much smaller. It's like 300 feet high. And upon seeing how big it was in the show, he kind of regrets making it 700 feet high, because it just never occurred to him that something would be that big. And somebody did the math on it. Even at only 300 feet high, no one should be able to hit, like, a bow and arrow that high up. Oh, hey, nice. Which renders a lot of the things that happen at the Battle of the Wall completely moot in book/season 3. Like, it's just not an issue. Because, like, yeah, we don't know what the range on a giant's bow and arrow would be, but a regular person sure as shit isn't going to be able to, like, get shots at that height. You know, it's just not going to happen. I guess nobody told that guy. Do I remember? How to do this area? Nope, that's the wrong way. Cool. Okay, we'll go down. Oh, we missed all that stuff. Should probably go and do that. What do you have to say? Key ahead? Maybe. No, but also the lore in the books for like A Song of Ice and Fire goes pretty hard. Oh, neat. Is there anything up here? Yep. I completely forgot my cat was napping behind me. She meows in her sleep and it's really cute. She is so baby and so girl. I just keep running into dead ends. Not unlike my job hunts. God, that's sad. I hate job hunting. No item ahead? Probably not, yeah. We've only gone down this ladder. We can go up the next one. No, we have to fight a Godskin Apostle somewhere in here. We have to climb all the way up, and then we have to go all the way down, so we can go all the way back up again. Alright. Didn't expect the dead ends. Well, not exactly. Like, we are making progress. Oh, cool. The Newman's Rune. This is an interesting description if I'm not mistaken. Hero's Rune, Newman's Rune. The Newmen are said to have come from outside the lands between, and are in fact of the same stock as Queen Marika herself. That is interesting to me. Like the various, like, you know, for lack of a better term, ethnotypes of the lands between in this game. Like, what are they... Like, what does... You can play, like, there's a Newman preset in the start of the game. And they are allegedly... They allegedly have very low fertility. But Marika has so many kids. Like, she has... Like, right off the rip, she has Mesmer, possibly Melina. She has... With Godfrey, like, I don't know who Mesmer's dad is, but he is her son. He is a son of Marika. Then with Godfrey, she has Godwyn the Golden, Morgott, and Moog. And then technically as Radagon, she has Radon, Rykard, and Rani with Queen Renala. And then with Radagon / herself, she has Melania and Mikola. Godric isn't one of her kids, but he is descended from her. He's of the line of Godwin the Golden. So, like, that's a not insignificant number. Cool, and now we have Radahn's rune. And now, if we wanted to, we could swap out to Radahn's rune, which I think we will do. We'll have to pop a rune arc for it to work anyways, but I don't really care about that. We have so many rune arcs. Yeah, 18 is pretty significant. But yeah, like the Newman just as a group are interesting to me. This raises all attributes. This just raises HP, FP, and stamina. Mind you, we're not benefiting from either of them at all right now, so this is okay. There are a couple of guards up here. Job done. Job done. Yeah, people like to come here early, and that sometimes causes them a non-zero amount of heartache. Why is it always dung? Well, life gives you lemons. Cool. Now, where do we drop down? Here? No. Here. Damn it. It's super finagly. Alright, we run back. If we lose runes here, I don't really care. It's hardly the end of the world. Benefit from iframes. We're not gonna recover completely from that, but damn it. I can't blame anything. I have to blame myself. That's entirely my fault. Job done. That's right, we backtrack and then we drop down onto this one. Now we can drop onto this one, or we can drop down to here, but I don't actually know that there's anything of value there, so we risk it. Oof. That could have been a little bit cleaner. Do not love the positioning here. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Well, he's dead. Now that's squared away. Oh, cool. So this is the... Is this the shortcut back? Oh, hey. What's up? You have a lot more health than the other ones. Oh, boy. I am gonna heal after that. That was big. That was dangerous. Rune Arc, I feel like that's worth it. And then that'll take us further down. But I want to see what the what was up this ladder first. Quality content right here. Tarnished booty. I'm sorry. Yes, okay, so this is the way back. Well, that's convenient. Makes the run back a little less painful. Alright, down to Goblin Town. Absolutely absurd. Like, what do you mean I just fall? There's a flame monk here that I do want to kill. I feel like it's important to actually, like, take him out properly. And the reason for that is I want to be able to buff up before I fight the Godskin Apostle. Can we stagger this him? We can. Will I get a bleed proc here? Yes, I did. Barely not enough to kill him. Alright, so we're going to swap this out so that we can use our buffs. We'll throw these on. And then we'll throw something like... Yeah, I mean, it's fire damage. That makes sense. Will this guy check us? Apparently not. Insane behavior. Like, and he was doing a decent amount of damage too. Like, that was close, but we just bonk harder. Alright, cool. We're out of here. For a weapon we shall never use. Nice. And you know, there's some loot down here that we never got, so we'll grab this too. Like, that's actually kind of ridiculous. Oh, sorry, Torrent. I loved how when this game came out, people didn't want to get Torrent into fights because they were worried about hurting their horse. And just like that, we have a somber 9. So how many does that put us at? Like an absurd. We have 6 levels, 7 level 6s, 1 7, 1 8, 2 9s. Insane behavior. So we've done that. We've done this. We could go back to here and no, we need to go to Fort Gale. It's just kind of there. We've done both of these, so we have that done. Did I miss a... Did I miss that? I have no idea. I'll need to check. If I can't find it, I'm just going to look up a guide on how to finish off Ronnie's questline, because I figure that's probably an easy thing to do. Yeah. This is the Erd tree. Is there an avatar here for us to fight? Guess we need to head down first. Yeah. That's where you fight the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Oh, it's just an omen that's here. We'll just grab this and run. Yeah, we don't need a faff about with them. We could also do more of the Dung Eater's questline. Yeah. we just need to drop down that well, then we can enter the underground capital. I think I have enough to level up to here. Probably 2. Yeah. We'll throw it into health. Not where I wanted to go. Yeah, we need to go through the, what is it, the well. Probably just throwing Taker's cameo. Let's recover some health up. Of course, the next thing to do, I think, is to... Ronnie or Fia's quest, one or the other. So either way, those are 2 mending runes that we could take. Ah, fuck it. I got turned around so easily in this area. Run down, bank left. Run a little bit more forward this time, then drop down. Not messing around with those guys. How about no? Yeah, I suppose I could have just warped there. I'm simply a fool. We could also get Moog's Shackle here. Which, since we're going after Moog today, I do want to get, but I probably don't care about fighting False Moog. And a rune arc, that's... I'm not sure why they always throw it onto the rats, but... You're able to farm rats in these games for, like, essential items. Like, I don't know why I'm able to farm humanity from rats in Dark Souls 1. Big bleed proc. Nice. Nada. Like, it's not an objection, it's more of a curiosity. Like, when I say things that you know, like, I don't understand why you can farm humanity off of the rats. It's more because I'm just genuinely curious about what is that supposed to mean, and why does it work that way? It's fascinating. It's more Like, I want to understand and engage with the game more. So this area is going to be kind of a nightmare. Although this is where we get most shackle, so benefit. I don't think I don't see all of you. I know what you're doing. You're kidding me. Alright, a little bit further away, maybe? There he is. Cool. I've wisened up to you. I know your ways. Oh, that was nice. Like, we're not exactly breaking even on health, but after a certain point, I don't think it matters. Alright, there's another 7. That's useful. We need those. My apologies, my goodman. Shadow bait. That might be useful for us. If we can cast it. Let's see, where do we keep our spells? Creates a shadow that lures the aggression of foes of a human build. Okay, cool. So it only works on, I think, humans, then. We'll heal up. Like, only one flask to make this much progress feels pretty decent. Here's what we'll do. We'll come over here. Nullify that problem. Now, where is that coming from? Not there. You are not that important to me. Now, how the hell do we get up there? Oh boy. Nope. Cool. Got that. That's Moke's shackle right there. Oh, cool. So now we can level up to plus 21. Got that. Nailed it. And now we just reset the area. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. So we're looking for that door. Okay. We'll just move along. Because these guys are pretty slow, we don't really worry about them too much. Stop him from splooging worms everywhere. Hey, how's it going? Huh, not far enough. And I don't have a bow. Nice. No. Don't be gross. We'll come back to this, because I want to see what's down this tunnel first. Heal up. Yeah, not bad. We'll take it. Party postponed, so you're here to watch me bonk and be bonked? Well, I apologize if the party's postponed, but welcome. It's nice to have you here. Sorry that the party's not happening. We're running through sewers. So we finished up the Ainsel River Tunnel. We wrapped that up pretty quick. Oh cool, we opened the door. There's probably a boss in here. I guess you had good timing. Rain plus Birthday Boy feeling a little under. You think there's a nice outside bar? Well, that would have been nice. I haven't been to an outside bar in a minute. Alright, so this probably isn't the end of the dungeon then. Um... Yeah, no, so we finished up Ainsel River Tunnel, we beat the Dragonkin soldier there. It was a pretty cool fight, but we did end it very quickly. I've realized that any boss that we fight that is actually, like, large and is somewhat slow, we can chew through pretty sharpish with this build. That's really satisfying. We do struggle a little bit with faster bosses. Such is the nature of the beast. Nope. No, this is just the way we came through again. We'll top up. Okay, so there's something up there that we need to do. That's probably resolved in the rest of the puzzle room that we just passed. No, this way. Yeah. Oh. Praise be Scarlet Rot. Yeah, probably. No, I was thinking a bit about, like, future playthroughs I want to do. And I definitely want to do a run that's more of a, like, I wouldn't say specific, but more of a curated run. Like, here's a build that is very specifically about the Age of Stars ending. Here's a build that's very specifically about the Pathetic Sword. My name is Dylan. But yeah, like, to me, the Age of Stars ending, like, in its purest form, is about getting, like, the Dark Moon Greatsword and all that fun stuff. It doesn't have to be, but it would feel very appropriate. Or, like, if you were to do the Age of Order ending, to me, that would be about getting, like, the fundamentalist faith build going. Which, as an aside, I think it's very neat how the different spells that you have in this game kind of correspond to different in-universe religions and interpretations of those religions. That is just pretty cool to me. Why is it always dog? I think this is not... It's not a red wolf. Weak foe head, alright. I think it's like one of the keeper watchdogs. Oh boy. Oof. Yeah, that wasn't too terrible. Lord of Blood's Exaltation. That is actually incredibly good on our build. Blood loss increases attack power in vicinity. That is actually ridiculously good. And we have 67k off of that. Nice. We'll swap back to Taker's cameo for now, but whenever we do like a boss fight, yeah, we're gonna use that. Because that is ridiculous. We'll head back up now. No, we'll level up. I don't want to lose. Oh, well, no. What we can do is we can go down the elevator here. Just even more damage. And we'll take more health. Oh, we're going up. That's peculiar. Oh, this is the one where we have to kill the snails in order to actually defeat these guys. And then they all disappear. And it looks like I get health from them dying as well, which is nice. Be wary of right. Yeah, it looks like. Stagger, and then... Nailed it. So I think we've completed this section of the dungeon. We have Lord of Exaltation's Blood, we have Taker's Cameo. He tried to do a spin kick on us and he missed. Something about that feels abjectly ridiculous. Cheeky little backstab. R2. R2. Backstab. I'm being kind of sloppy here. Lead into a stagger, into a critical. You'll love to see it. And now I guess we just drop down here, continue with the level. If you're curious what the red effect is, I have a talisman called Taker's Cameo. And it gives me a little bit of health back every time I kill something. Which makes these dungeon crawls a little bit more manageable in terms of, like, health management. I should really just run past these guys. And away we go. There is a tunnel that I missed back there just now, but I want to see what's up here. It kind of reminds me of Irithel Dungeon from Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3. Nice. Somber 7. Nice. Oh, we just,
Let me out. Let me out of here. Who are you? I've been here long. I will kill again, just to be hell be cursed.
Yeah, we're doing a bad thing right now.
Just to be hell be cursed.
Revenge, oh revenge. Be wary of dung. Yeah, it's Dung Eater.
I will kill again, just to be hell be cursed.
And just like that, we have progressed Dung Eater's questline. Like how bad? This ending is called, like, if we do his ending, we don't have to do his ending, mind you. We have just we are unlocking his ending. Mainly because I haven't done his questline before. Like that's literally it. And part of this run, that is like research for lack of a better term, is figuring out how to do all of the endings economically, how to go through them in a sufficiently expeditious way. His ending involves basically, like, how do I say, cursing everyone who will be born forever. It's called the Blessing of Despair ending. Yeah, no, he's called the Dung Eater. There's more to it than, you know, he eats poo. But yeah, no, he's not a good guy. Mind you, I think that most of the endings in this game are in some way, like, not quote-unquote happy or good endings. Like, the closest thing there is to a default ending is the Age of Fracture ending, which is basically, you don't really do anything to fix the world, you just kind of keep it as is. You just assume the position of Elden Lord. Something you yelled as a child? Yeah, that feels about right. But, what's his name? So, Dung Eater basically, when you go through to the ending, and you make your choice, right? You choose which mending rune that you want to make. Or that you want to use. These are mending runes that you have accumulated throughout the course of the game. And they require you to perform certain quests. So, like, in order to do Ronnie's quest, you have to get the Age of Stars, you have to summon her so that she replaces America. It's not a mending rune per se. But like if you were to do like the Age of Order, for example, which is kind of interesting in a lot of ways, that ending is like you are following the teachings of a philosopher who essentially is trying to reform the religion that America created thousands of years ago. Which is interesting to me. But even then, that's not really a good ending, because you're essentially arguing that, like, no, I will be a benevolent dictator. Will I get a bleed? No, not quite a bleed. There it was. That was convenient. Apparently they all want to come say hi. We're just gonna jump in R2 it. Big bleed proc. Because in this game, the Erd Tree is in a way kind of a vessel of reincarnation. When souls die, they are reborn through the Erd Tree. And that's kind of what happens to Godwin, who is America's one of America's kids. I'm not doing the best job of explaining all of this. Seek behind. Oh, that was scary. Nice. But his Mending Rune of Despair basically gives everyone a quote-unquote blessing of despair. I'd argue that his ending is not the categorically worst ending of the game. It's probably the second worst of the game. The thing I'm really interested about is why there are all of these basilisks down here. Because basilisks usually denote Godwin. Or Deathblight in some way. Need to regain my stamina. Backstab, perfect. R2. Nice. That was pretty sloppy. The Omen Baron. Yeah. Golden Centipede. Okay, yeah, so I think the centipedes do have some relationship to Godwin. Because Godwin was killed in spirit, but not in body. Well, before I do any of that, let's be smart about this. Oh, perfect. Now, right across from the site of grace. I can probably level up, actually. If not, I'm very close. Perfect. Yeah, I'm less than 1,000 off. Spend some of our lower level runes. That should do it. $586 damage. Insane. Soul, thank you for the lurk. Always happy to see you. Not what I wanted. Fell down, and I'd really just rather warp back. Is this the right site of grace? My roommates are losing it in the other room because it is WWE today. And they are fans. God damn it, I did it again. So I can hear them up the corner of my ear here. Shortcut's right here, I think. Now we also finished off Radahn's tower, which means that we have access to his Great Rune, which is very cool. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm just going to reset the area real quick. Platforming right now is my biggest enemy. That's the problem that I have. No. Oh, that's... I don't know what I was thinking. As it turns out, gravity remains my biggest enemy. Who would have thought? Just not worry about him. Wait. Nice. Cool. Interesting. Seek rat. Alright. There's the rat. Be wary of down. Yeah. Yeah, just not gonna deal with that. Alright. Only way to go forward there is through that unpassable area. We have the door here. Alright. Where do we go from here? Well, as long as there are enemies, I know I'm moving forward. That's pretty useful, actually. We don't have many of those in supply. No idea what died there. Yeah, I think this is a dead end. And... yeah. More sevens. Amazing. Well, I came into that negative. I kinda think that's all I can do in this area for now. Like, there's some loot on these guys, sure, but I don't actually think that there's anything else I can do here, so... I think for now, it's... I probably need to go and, like, look up what I need to do next. Because, let's see, I've done Fia's quest. No, I still need to do Fia's quest. I still need to do Ronnie's quest. And now I've done Dung Eater, so I can go to Roundtable Hold and... go say hi to him. What's he up to? Yeah, he's over on this side. Hey, Gideon, what's up?
There are 4 more Nicola of the
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, he's very hammy in his explanations. He also straight up just doesn't like us. I can buy up to 6. Yeah, okay, so he's escaped now. Come to the outer moat. I don't know where that is. I believe it might be here. Yeah, I don't need to do this. Might be there at the sealed tunnel. I'll check it out soon. Just chewing this scenery. Ham sandwiches. Yeah, he's just there. He's just a guy. Outer, I hardly know him. Yeah.
Greetings, are you here for spirit? I can't hear them anymore. I suppose the Dungy. I just pray nothing.
Yeah, no. We didn't do a good thing.
Well, I took you no matter it's all lay out your arms.
Oh, we only have one smithing stone 8. Yeah, we need 2. Still, plus 21 is absolutely insane. Yeah, we've done hers. I think I just have to look it up because I do not know where to go next for Dung Eater, Fia, or Ronnie. I simply don't know. Alright. Let's look up Dung Eater's questline. We'll do, I think we'll actually, no, we'll do Fia, because Fia has a fucking dragon in her questline. I don't want to do that. Let's see. After starting the festival at Raymond Castle to fight Starscourge Radon, you can return to Fia and embrace her. She gains an additional line of dialogue. Okay, we've done that. Talk to Roger about his interest in the Black Knives. Where is the Deeproot Depths? Of course, now the map doesn't want to load for me. I don't want to do this on my PC because I might have to. Bear with me. Stand by. Let's talk to Roger. If he's still conscious, that is. No, wrong way. Alright, he's passed out. Did I mess up her quest? Okay, so we have to do the burning of the Earth Tree in order to progress our quest line. We're not going to do that yet, so we're going to punt on Via for now. And we're going to do Ronnie's quest instead. Ronnie's Rise. Cool. I think what we'll do then is we'll go to, where is it? Siofra River Depths. we'll try this. Because I remember Ronnie's a little bit better than Fia's. Is that? No, that's just a merchant. Because, unfortunately, I know John won't like this, but we will need to kill Blythe. Wait. That's Ainsel River. Yeah, I'm sorry. Blythe does die. Why are you killing me, husbando? Cause he's gonna try and kill my wife. Sorry, bud. Like, do you want the real reason, or do you want the lore reason, or do you want, like, the gimmicky reason? Alright, so the short of it is when... So here's what happens. That's very hetero of you. A little bit. Only in this community can you say, hey, that's very straight, and it comes across as a insult. Hetero, derogatory, yeah. We have fun here. Oh, that's right, we have to go through the Carrion study hall. That's what we need to do. I believe we do that here. Okay, so here's the deal. Ronnie does not want her fate, her free will, essentially, to be bound to the Elden Ring. Right? She wants free will. And she's aware that certain things need to happen in order for her to gain free will. And that she's uniquely positioned in order to do so because she is an Empyrean. The Two Fingers have nominated her as a potential successor to Marika. She's capable of ascending to godhood in the event that Marika would in some way lose godhood. This is important. But in order to maintain her being tied to the Two Fingers, and this is true for Marika as well, Ronnie has a shadow attached to her, and that shadow is Blythe. In the event that Ronnie would ever work against the Two Fingers, which by pursuing free will she necessarily is, and by pursuing free will, Blythe will attempt to kill her. He has no control over this. He has no ability to stop himself from doing this. So we are stopping him from... in order to allow everyone in the Lands Between to have free will, we have to kill Blythe. Because he will try to kill Ronnie first if we don't. The Age of Stars ending is the closest this game has to a quote-unquote good ending. That's so sad. It's a combination of George Martin and Miyazaki. This game is so mean. Yeah, like, I don't know what to tell you. This is just how they do. And now we are in the inverted Carrion Tower. You should be allowed to save Best's husband. I mean, it's not that you can save him, you can just choose to not fight him. But that also means locking you out of a quote-unquote good ending. Mind you, there's no, like... Sorry, lots of things happening at once. For what it's worth, in regards to the fingers, they came out in 2017, I want to say. Bastard. Damn it. I was gonna say, this game came out in 2017, so if you think it might be an allusion to the fact that AI can't get fingers right, then no, that is not the case. It is simply meant to be disturbing. No, we gotta lock in for this area. Alright, that should make this a little bit easier. I say face tanking that. Alright. Mind you, like, the two fingers are not, like, quote-unquote good. They claim to understand the greater will, but we really don't know what that means. Alright. Solved him. We really just sort of walk towards people who cast spells and say, "You say funny words! You say strange words, funny man. I shall bonk you now." Alright. But yeah, this is cool. Like, this whole area is upside down. I think it's neat. Progress. Just take a minute. Besides, to finish up Ronnie's quest, we have to do a pretty epic, boss encounter. And now we never have to go into that tower again. Oh, we can also summon Horn for this. Nice. Because keep in mind, once we do this, we are also going to do Vari's quest. Oh, hey, what's up? Hate these guys. I should just bonk you. What did you think was going to happen? I'm just going to bonk you. Yes, you have a very big fiery sword. That's very impressive. Now get bonked. The Divine Tower of Liurnia. We don't quite have enough stamina for it yet, but we'll need to put these in our chest. But we are almost at a point where we can use that. Actually, how many of these can I make? I can actually make a lot more. I'll need to do some farming, but I've committed to doing any farming that I need to do for this playthrough off screen. Because I don't want to bore the... I don't think it's the most interesting thing to watch. See, this is what's left of Ronnie, her real body. You can almost see every other Divine Tower from all of the Divine Towers. Which I always thought was cool. Morbid as it may be, it is a very fun game. I think EG has something to say to us now.
Greetings. Lady Ran along the dark. Now, Lady I pray.
Yeah, so she's done that. We're still one shy. I'll clean up my inventory a little bit. Alright, we've done that. Okay, so now we have to go to Rena's Rise. Okay, that's what we need to do. We'll do that here. Renner's Rise is that tower to the immediate north of Ronnie's Rise. If you remember from the other day, which is fine, because if you don't, because we do a lot, this was a sealed tower before. And now, this is where Ronnie went before. Like, she disappeared, she came here, she warped. And now we're gonna do the rest of her quest line. And now we have the miniature Ronnie doll. Something very silly is about to happen here. We're gonna talk to the miniature Ronnie. Nothing. Third time's the charm.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we?
You could say
Or
that.
is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter. Perform for eliminate the name of I will not.
And now we proceed with our questline. And we're going to do this, I think. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Does EG have anything else to say to us on the matter? Will I look up the next step?
Greeting. Lady Rani along
Yep.
the now
Same as before.
that you-
Cool. And now we just go back here. And we continue. Baby girl is passed out. That gives us a good idea of what we're working with. Worst case scenario, I'm headed the wrong way. Best case scenario, I'm headed the right way. Alright, so we have not been here before. That's not good. Cool. Wonder why that one's head was so big. You see, opening the chest gives us iframes. Nailed it. Yeah, the real boss is actually going to be pretty dangerous for us. Behold, a secret. Yeah, this is not the way we wanted to go. We want to go to the main river area. Yeah, that's here. Where is this baleful shadow? I don't think that was it. Okay, yeah. I was right, we gotta go into the coffin. Almost right on the money. We'll take it. Getting dangerously close to 50 strength as well. Getting the pod changing. Getting the coffin tarnished. Can I make anything new? Not especially, but that's okay. But yeah. Wait, is it this one? Oh no, the coffin is later in the... We need to go deeper. Still, we don't have the miniature Astel bothering us anymore, so that should make things easier. The runes I don't really care for anymore. What I really need are higher level smithing stones. Yeah, I guess we have to go this way. We'll just blitz past everything. Gross. And very dangerous, apparently. Actually rancid. Alright, we'll just... We went left like last time, so we'll just head right. Poison on the headbutt. Dang. We'll just run past them. That guy smashed us in with his head. Yeah, we don't need to fight that guy. I also don't need to take such a circuitous path into the palace ruins. No, thank you. No, thank you. We'll just grab our runes and keep going. And we're back in Noxtella. Okay, yeah, I remember where to go from here now. Couple of things we gotta do.
Let us speak of the power I was once of the demigods. Only each of us was chosen by our own two fingers. As a candidate to succeed, which is when I received Blythe. In the form of a vassal taken, but I would not acquiesce. I stole the rune of death. I would not be. The two fingers and I have been cursing, and the baleful I turned my back. The baleful.
Well, that was easy. No, that is actually not the Baleful Assassin. We'll see that name show up on screen when it's the Baleful Assassin. Nice. Regrettably, I'm still quite fast, even though I am wearing mostly heavy armor. Oh cool, now we can take that thing's skull as a shield. That's lovely. Now, will that actually hurt the others? Will, actually. That's fascinating. If I do this... Okay, so these ones are not electrical. Nice. Now we can buy more of the Gravewort stuff. Pretty sure I bought some keys earlier today. You just hit him with a bonk. Oh, that guy's using a grafted greatsword. That's a cool one. No, I really dig that that sword. It's it kind of makes me think that it's the most sort of George Martin Game of Thrones coded thing in this game, because it's like, yeah, there's the Iron Throne, it's a bunch of swords welded into a throne. It's the grafted greatsword. It's a bunch of swords welded together into a big fuck off greatsword. Now, what are you guarding up here? Alright, target lock, be wary of up. Oh, yeah. And then it's just a chain reaction all the way down. And then it just keeps going. Oh, these ones don't explode. Oh, that one will. Yeah, not bad. Could have been cleaner. Wasn't terrible. And another larval tier. There's a finite number of those in the game, and we can use them to respec, so it's not useless. Meanwhile, Somber 6 is kind of, wishy-washy. Try defeating one by one. We'll throw on the kukri for this. Actually, yeah, that is the right call. The last thing I want to do is actually hit the other guy while this is going. What's that one armed with? Looks like a greatsword. Oh yeah, it's his Vihander. Unfortunately for you, you are naked. I am not. And I am not the sort of problem that you can solve without any clothes. I mean, under these circumstances, I'm at my most comfortable when I am fully armored. The Moon of Noxtella. That sounds important. Is it a key item, maybe? Yep, it's a talisman. That's an extra memory slot. Not bad. The talisman represents the lost black moon. The Moon of Noxtella was the guide of countless stars. So, I wonder if that has... I mean, yeah, that has to have some connection to Ronnie, right? Because her whole quest is like the Dark Moon Greatsword. Right, that's gotta be it. And like her whole deal is blessings of the dark moon and stuff. Could be. It could be. Can I just... So I cannot summon Torrents. Fine, we'll trudge through it. We'll go the long way. Down again. Interesting. Alright, so we're getting close to the Baleful Shadow.
Even when I turned my back upon Blythe remained my lead. Though he was created, he was a colossal failure. Blythe and E.G. Yet, they both understand that I must betray everything. Ah, another one. Come. Ah. This I've let slip, forget what thou'st heard. I've let slip, forget what thou'st...
She's trying to be so badass, but she just isn't. And I don't mean that in like a derogatory way. She's just like... She does want a better world. And I think that she knows she's mostly alone in this quest. Alright. Let's go. Lovable sword ahead? Yeah. No. These are basilisks. What the hell are you talking about? Get out of my way. I was close. Don't love that. Smithing 4 and 5 are kind of whatever for us. We are going to need them. Yep, there's Blythe. John, I'm sorry.
Oh, Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Rani the Witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
We will also take a chance to heal.
Beautifully fought. My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can
Blythe, I'm sorry.
stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe.
I'm sorry.
I love them.
He was a good boy. He was a good husbando. Although, in all seriousness, that went pretty well. Like, as far as the fight's concerned, yeah, that was pretty good. And we're on everyone's favorite part of the game. Who doesn't love a gigantic lake just filled to the brim with rot? Level 98. grab this, but I want to go check on EG. Okay, cool. We have this part of the map now. Nice. We have to go somewhere in here, I think. Before we do that... Hey, EG, I killed the dog. Oh, he's still alive.
Well, as the war comes, Lady Ra along the now, Lady, I pray that.
Yep, still one out of pocket. We're gonna go back to Table Hold real quick to drop off our bell bearing. I really don't want to do the giant yet, because that will lock us out of most of the rest of the quest. No. Yeah, it's just more Clovewort stuff. Alright. Now, before I continue on there, I know what I need to do for the rest of Ronnie's quest. So it's just a matter of the Dung Eater's quest. I don't know where the outer moat is, and I'd rather just look it up than aimlessly search for it. Blackguard Big Boggart. We have to do that next. I think we skipped this quest line. Alright, back to the Lake of Rot. This is gonna suck. Can I make staunching boluses? No, I don't have the right boluses. Don't need that. This is gonna suck. Cool. Surely a pleasant name, like the Lake of Rot. Yeah, no, it is one of the places of all time. Go away. Now I have to deal with two of my... both of these are just awful. Nope. Get out. Nope. God damn it. Get blighted on. We're gonna have fun here, you see. We're just gonna sprint past him. They'll just hang out there for a minute. I will let the rot decrease. It's so pleasant. Yeah, it's wonderful. I love coming down here. What are you talking about? It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Alright, close enough. Damn it. It wasn't enough. Well. And it goes down so slowly as well. I think there's a site of grace nearby, so we can alleviate some of our pain with that. Oh. Believe it or not, that actually is not what I wanted to do there. But we'll take it. There's a ladder behind us. There's a piece of loot that I can get over here. And a mini-boss. Hey, what's up? Oh, that's right, we still have the, Lord of Blood's Exaltation on. Somber 9. Nice. I think that makes 3 Somber 9s that we have now. Alright, we'll risk it for this. That was not worth it. In no way was that worth it. Is there a lens out there? No. There's more basilisks. I only have a finite supply of those boluses, so I do not want to use them. I'd rather just chuck through the Estus and move on. And more Aeonian butterflies. Yeah, we'll save the boluses, we'll just tag the Site of Grace. There's a lot of Kindred of Rot around here as well. I think we'll just skip them and head for the boss. Yeah, probably. Nascent butterflies. Oh, hey, what's up? Get out of the rock. Hey, baby. And I think we're probably just gonna sprint past these guys. Because I would rather not. Boss ahead? Yeah, probably. Past these guys, we don't care about the loots. Heal up. And for a weapon I will probably never use. Drop down this side and then just back to the coffin. So this is the coffin I was thinking about before. This is the get in the coffin Shinji moment. Yeah, this time we'll just casually hang out in the rot. Get in the coffin, no biggie. Absolutely ridiculous. We'll be fine. Yeah, still have all that equipped. This is where we gotta fight Astel. He doesn't do any rot stuff to us, we don't really care about that. I'm a little annoyed that I have to remove all that stuff now. I don't actually know if I can bleed Astel. But we're going for big damage either way, so might as well. Oh shit, we can. I never knew you could bleed Astel. Damn. weird as hell win, but we'll take it. I didn't know you could bleed Astel. That's so weird. It's crazy. Oh wait, did I skip part of her quest line? Am I not able to get past the seal? Do I have to go do selling stuff now? Well done. First off, map. Good luck. Is that the Ring of the Oath? First off, map. In short, seek sorcery. Alright, well we can warp here. Gotta check, like, where are we supposed to go from there? Gonna hot swap here. Hopefully Elden Ring doesn't crash from that. Releasing Ronnie, cool. Done that. That's right, we need the Dark Moon Ring. We gotta go kill her mom. The things you say in this game. Yeah, the debate parlor is where we first killed the Red Wolf. Alright, we'll go do that. This should be a breeze. I don't remember if I killed Moongrum or not. We'll leave this on until we get to the actual boss room. Is this the Sleepy Moon Lady? Yes. We're also not actually going to kill her. She is... So basically... How do I phrase this? Yeah, so this is Ronnie's mom. Alright, we're out of the way of this. Okay, so... The deal here is we are not going to actually kill her. We're going to, like, get her health down, and then Ronnie, previously, a long time ago, cast a spell on her so that if she ever was in danger, it would summon an illusory version of her that would fight to protect her, essentially. We're gonna be that version. So that's how that's the lore behind this boss fight. The reason why she's sleepy is because she kinda went mad from depression after Radagon divorced her. Radagon's an asshole. You walk forward. You just walk forward. I don't know what to tell you. And we're gonna miss out on some of... We're gonna miss out on Jaren and not Celavus, Selen. We're gonna miss out on Selen here, but I don't care that much. We don't need to go full ham on this. You remember this fight? Yeah, no, it's... Red ended up helping you because you were struggling? Yeah, it's a fun fight, but it's, we're over-leveled, so this is gonna be kind of ridiculous. Alright, where are you? No. No. I don't care about you. Get over here.
Little Rani, my dear daughter, may thy night
Yeah, that wasn't really gonna go anywhere. So we killed her mom. Not really, but you get it.
Where did he flee? Is it thy to become?
So we can change the way our character looks with her, and we can also respec our character. We're not going to. But yeah, that guy on the wall there, he's her ex. He's also secretly America. So she was unwittingly getting it on with America, which is unusual. Okay, cool. Now we have that. So now we can warp to Estelle's boss fight and proceed. Now the seal is gone. It's curious to me that this tower that this elevator is in is actually ruined. Like that's... Like, there's a lot happening in these games that are never, like, handed to you. And I appreciate that about them. But, like, I also want to know more. Ah, damn it, I should have leveled up. We have to beat a dragon to do this. We're gonna rest quick and then put those levels in, because that's 70,000 runes that I just would rather not lose. Alright, we're at 50, so we don't care about that too much. I want to get up to 40. Get my health back up to 40, and then we'll see where we go from there. The build is coming together pretty nicely. We still need to do Millicent's quest, but that's gonna be a minute. We need to go kill the fire giant to do that. And now we wait. I warped back because there is a rather dangerous guy up ahead. There's a big dragon basically that's going to protect Ronnie. Just casually throw myself off the cliff in the game, right? Ah, I'm an idiot. I could have just done it here. We are the least Ronnie build we could be right now. No, we're not gonna fuck with these guys. There's a dragon that needs to be fought. Alright, so I think now we are actually going to give these a shot. Actually, no, these are not a good boss for us to try them out against. The dragon's just too mobile. Commander Soul? Yes. Commander Soul is 100% a good boss for that, but not this. You gotta be... What? What the hell happened there? Oh, come on. Alright, well, if I end up losing those 2 runes, like that 17k, I don't mind. We'll ride Torrent up. We shouldn't actually probably go for Adula's head, because Lord of Exaltation procs off of bleed, so we should go into like his wing or something before then. We'll probably also stay locked off. Yeah, that's on me. You see, that move is why I didn't want to. That move is why I didn't want to. Will I get a stagger? Damn it. Three... break. Messed up there. Kinda sloppy, but we got him. And 120 runes right off the rip. We got 3 dragon hearts. Why do you have 3? Still, it's such a cool fight. No, I actually really enjoy the dragon fights. I think they're really cool. Greedy? Yeah, a little bit. Reminds you of your favorite Invader Zim quotes? Well, let's hear it. So healthy and plentiful organs. Yeah, he gets it. No, I enjoy the dragon fights in these games. No, I wanted to test out the Iron Jar aromatic on him, but I don't believe that is the right call in this against this boss. Because the strat with the Iron Jar Aromatic is to it's to grab the like you are banking on the idea that the thing you are attacking is not going to move very far away from you. It's not going to dodge. It's just gonna try to just power through you essentially. And there are some great bosses for that in this game. Dragons are not one of them. They're just too mobile. Oh, item. Oh, item. Lever ahead? Yeah. And here we are. Well, we're getting married. I did this totally unintentionally. My character's eyes are the same color as her eyes. That's kind of ridiculous.
So, it was thee who would become my lord.
Gay?
Perhaps I needn't have warned thee.
Lesbianic? That's
I am
correct.
Pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee, and once all is done.
We have the Dark Moon Greatsword. A weapon we cannot use because we are too stupid for it. Actually, yeah, intelligence is literally our lowest stat. Head empty, only bonk. I like that you called me straight earlier for doing this quest line, and now you're calling me lesbianic. The Lunar Estate Ruins. Oh, great. What do you want? I contain multitudes? That I do. These things are a kind of noble. Just filled to the brim with multitudes. Fantastic. Absolutely overflowing with them. I like how that's passed into our common vernacular. No, I like how those things are nobles and they spew poison everywhere. I just assume that's Miyazaki's attitude towards aristocracy. But yeah. No, I really do. You know, jokes about weebs wanting their, like, four-armed waifu aside, I really do enjoy this questline. It's like, yeah, you still end up killing Blythe, and EG also dies at a later point, but after a certain point, like, your alternatives are Age of Fracture, everything stays shit. Huh, I thought they would have dropped something. like everything stays shit. Age of Order. Actually, no, I can be a benevolent dictator. Age of the Dung Eater. Everyone is born cursed. Forever. And when they die, they will be reborn. Equally cursed. Age of Frenzy. Or like Age of the Duskborn, which is everyone like worships basically a dead god, essentially. It's horrifying. Or Age of Frenzy, which a primeval, you know, entity tries to burn away any and all, like, it's basically the Instrumentality Project from Evangelion. But literally burning away all the differences between humans and creatures and whatnot. Seek 3 wise beasts. No, that's not it. They're gonna be spectral wise beasts. No. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Seek crowd, first off, cliff. Alright, how many people have actually just like jumped to their deaths doing this part? Oh, wow. Hey, bud. Alright, one down. Glad to know that's what we're working with. What do you have to say? No dog ahead, but visions of message. Wicked sword ahead? Yeah, probably. We have been going for about 3.5 hours. So I'll probably wrap up this puzzle and then... probably call it soon. Like, we finished Ronnie's questline, we got some pretty good bosses in today. Oh, you just rode off a cliff, did you? Yep, that'll do it. First off, see cliff. Yeah, you get an appraisal. Try cliff. Like, we did it. That's the thing, we sort of... We got it already. Dog, oh dog. Secret range. Yeah, that's all for this one. Try throwing, yeah. Let there be dog. Laggardly sort. No, I would have seen it if we were... Oh. Nearly fell to my death there. That would have been funny. No, I think it's up here somewhere. Damn. What? Insane. Alright. We're gonna get this wolf first. Then we'll see where we go. We'll give that another go. I'm gonna give the iron jar a shot here. As it turns out, that worked pretty well. And this is now the fastest we can walk. Torrent, I'm sorry. Okay, it disappeared. Cool. 1577, nice. I need 8s, but we'll take them. Hey, what do you know? I got 3 of them. I'll take them. There's probably a bear somewhere around here. We'll unequip this because we want to save that, but... Yeah, no, I feel like we made a decent amount of progress today. Oh, that guy's a magic build against those guys? That's gonna be rough. No, so we can't do much of Thea's quest until pretty late in the game, actually. Now I just have a disc sticking out of my ass. You know what, there's an Everjail here. We'll do this and then we'll call it a day. Wait, is that gonna... Damn, that disc is still in my ass. Okay, yeah, it's stuck around. Damn. Come on. Let's see it. Big lead rock. Yeah, she might just get us. Didn't know she had that move. Yep, there we go. We'll mulligan that. We'll go again. We'll run that back. Stagger proc. Oh, that just one-shots us? Damn. Well, on the bright side, I found the perfect thing that I want to do before I call it today. We can get her backed into the corner, we can just spam away L2. Should probably also reevaluate my flask. Gonna need to heal through this. Don't jump off the cliff. Nice. Nice. Big bonk. And hey, now we have her as an assassin. Well, we don't have her, we have Teich, but we have a Black Knife assassin with us. We have a... The skeleton was our boy, we now have a daughter. Alright. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. I know it was probably a bit of a slower stream today. I do appreciate you for coming in. I'll be back tomorrow, same time. I'll be doing this again. Be seeing you.